All right. Welcome back, everybody. We're diving deep into Ridley Scott's Gladiator 2 today.
Ooh, Gladiator 2.
Yeah.
A lot of buzz around this one.
It is, yeah. It's the sequel, obviously, to the Oscar-winning,
The OG Glad.
the OG Gladiator,
It's
exactly.
shoes to fill.
Huge shoes to fill. We've got a review here
Okay.
from one of our listeners, and it looks like Ridley Scott's going for spectacle.
Oh.
Big time.
God.
Think gladiators, think
Yeah.
sharks, think rhinos.
Okay, hold on. Sharks.
Sharks in the Colosseum.
Yeah. Now, that's just...
We're going to get to that.
How?
We're going to get to that. But the question is, does it live up to the original?
Right.
Let's find out.
Let's unpack it.
Yeah.
So, it seems like, Ridley Scott's drawing a lot from first film.
Yeah.
That whole power versus virtue thing. Audiences loved that back in 2000.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, remember,
Yeah.
Gladiator was set in the final years of Marcus Aurelius, and he was a ruler who was all about bringing back the Roman Republic, getting rid of that corrupt Senate. But his son Commodus, well,
Yeah, different story.
different story, power hungry, right, took over and
Yeah.
basically just threw Rome into, chaos.
Total chaos.
And so Gladiator II picks up 15 years after all that, and Rome's still dealing with the fallout.
Still reeling.
Yeah.
So we're introduced to this guy named Hanno.
Hanno.
Hanno. Peaceful farmer in Numidia.
Where is that?
It's in North Africa.
Yeah.
And his life gets turned upside down when Rome attacks,
Oh, no.
forcing him into being a gladiator.
Real.
But here's the twist.
Okay, I'm listening.
Hanno is actually Lucius, son of Lucilla
What?
and Maximus from the original Gladiator.
Wait a minute. How?
Yeah, it's a bit of a head scratcher.
Hold on. Didn't Gladiator have, a pretty,
Yeah, pretty definitive ending.
Yeah. How can Maximus have a son pop up?
Exactly. It's a big question mark.
It's a big question mark. I'm very curious to see how they explain that one.
Well, the review didn't hold back on the action, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Gladiatorial battles, obviously, but we're talking rhinos
Rhino.
charging into the arena
Yeah.
and a shark.
Wait, did you say a shark?
A shark.
In the Colosseum?
Yeah, they recreate a Roman naval battle.
Come on. That's just nuts. Even for the Romans, right? I mean...
They did love their spectacles, I'll grant you that.
Yeah.
The animal hunts.
Hmm.
But a shark. I mean, come on.
It seems a bit much.
Is Ridley Scott just throwing historical accuracy out the window for, visual shock value?
Maybe. Or maybe there's a deeper meaning.
Perhaps.
We'll have to see.
Yeah. Now, let's talk Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
He's playing this character, Macrinus,
Okay.
and everybody's raving about his performance.
What's he like?
He's flamboyant,
Oh,
larger than life.
I like it.
Former gladiator, now he's like an arms dealer, loves gold
Dr.
chains.
Tainze.
Oh, yeah, tripping in them. And he's power hungry.
Sounds like he fits right into Roman society then.
Right. Is he a reflection of what's wrong with Rome?
Right.
Ooh, interesting. So we've got Denzel's character with his, over-the-top lifestyle.
Yeah.
And then we've got Lucius, the gladiator.
Right.
It'd be interesting if their paths collide, in this whole fight for the soul of Rome.
Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, and the review mentioned that Connie Nielsen's back as Lucilla.
No way.
And there's even a Pedro Pascal cameo.
Oh, come on. Really? Ridley Scott's pulling out all the stops.
It seems like it.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
The review wasn't all sunshine and roses, though.
Oh,
It called out Paul Mescal's performance as Lucius.
really?
Said he was intense, but his emotional range was inconsistent.
Tough to say from just the review, but is that the writing? The directing?
Yeah,
Or is it Mescal himself? Maybe the character's just not that well written,
maybe.
Not enough depth for a good actor to really sink his teeth into.
Right.
Or maybe Mescal, even though he's talented, maybe he just couldn't quite get there.
Yeah.
Couldn't quite convey all that inner turmoil of this character, carrying the weight of Maximus's legacy and all that.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to see the film to judge for ourselves.
Definitely.
Now, here's another surprise. The review praised the costumes, which,
Sounds about right for Ridley Scott.
but they criticized the production design.
What? Really?
Said the recreation of ancient Rome was, quote, half-hearted, lacking immersion.
Wow. That's a surprise.
And this is Ridley Scott we're talking about.
Exactly. The guy's known for his visuals. For detail.
For creating worlds.
Yeah.
Maybe they ran out of money.
Maybe. Or maybe he was going for something different.
Right.
More stylized.
Well, stylized, yeah.
Less focused on realism.
Right.
It does make you think about his vision for this sequel, doesn't it?
It does.
Is he trying to make a different kind of epic?
Yeah.
One that's less about historical accuracy and more about, the characters and the action?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, the review says Gladiator II delivers on action. And it's entertaining, especially with Denzel Washington stealing every scene he's in.
Sure.
But it just doesn't have the depth of the
It
original.
didn't have that, emotional weight.
No. Which begs the question,
Yeah.
what is Gladiator II really trying to be?
Right.
Is it a true sequel, building on the themes and the emotions of the first film?
Right.
Or is it just cashing in on the Gladiator name?
Right. Just a big, dumb action movie with a familiar title.
Exactly.
Does it even need to be as emotionally heavy, though?
That's a good question.
It is.
It's a sequel, not a remake.
True.
Maybe it's trying to do its own thing.
Maybe. So what do you think?
Hmm.
The review called the plot choppy.
Okay.
And the dialogue nonsensical.
Nonsensical, huh?
But would you still watch it? I
Okay.
mean, you've got epic gladiator fights.
True.
You've got a shark in the Colosseum.
We still can't get over that.
And you've got Denzel Washington looking fabulous in gold chains.
That is tempting. It is, isn't it? It's a decision worthy of a Roman emperor, I tell you.
I'll give you that.
So if you're curious,
Yeah.
go check out the film and decide for yourself.
Okay.
Does Gladiator II live up to the legacy?
Right.
Or is it just a shadow of the original?
A pale imitation.
Let us know what you think.
Let us know.
And until next time,
Happy viewing.
happy viewing.
Bye.
Bye.